I was seen by like 300 people. I think I had like 300 views, but I imagine a lot of that came from this community going over to it. Realistically, it was probably seen by only like 2 or 3 people in the immediate friend circle of that group, and then left to die, just buried in the YouTube dusty library of videos that never ever see the light of day again. But somehow, someone in chat, like an archaeologist,
Some say they hate me, others they say I'm the best. They miss a code to me. You got me like Eddie at grocery. They share the boy on that CD. They see that boy on that TV. I be passing girl like it's cheese. Oh, I ain't this bitch and I pocket their face like I'm out. Never can't believe me. I don't see all mistakes. Just here I didn't need to pray.
Oh, fuck no. It's locked for like the next 6 days. Before I forget, during the anniversary event, Attack of the Anti-Monitor 2026, they got basically this new augment. I want to say it's augment. Yeah, it's a new augment. It's the White Lantern ring. You basically become a White Lantern. I haven't done the story yet. I'll probably gotta do that after I get done with all this other stuff. But you can also buy it out if you got bread to spend on this game. Honestly, I kind of spend most of my bread trying to make my character look cool. But most of my characters look cool, so shit. But this also might not be the only game I play tonight. It all just depends. Fuck, my homie is Azel. He hopped off the game. No. But I told us Azel, they added 2 bars. Added 2 bars, by the way. Us. Let me show y'all the build. Ooh, a bot is in the chat. Wait, I log back on. Say less. I'm gonna show y'all the build real quick too. That way y'all can see what I'm working with. Also, my artifacts aren't that high. Like I got 2 160s, 1 140, and 2 80s. Now granted, my build does kill me like over. It takes damage. I take damage over time, so I basically deal more damage, but I also receive more damage. So I'm kind of a dummy for making this build. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of hard. Also, real shit. Like I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Before we start, I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time. You don't have to have maxed out arts to do crazy damage. As long as you complete the, in my opinion, as long as you complete the encounter and you move on to the next encounter, you're pretty much good. Unless you want to be a whale or you want to be OP and powerful and all that jazz, then you can max out the artifacts. Plus, I got another artifact, a wolf pack artifact that does more stuff on top of the regular artifact. Like I got regular artifacts right now. That should tell you like how much I really care about artifacts. I really don't care that much. But at the same time, they do still matter. So, let me make sure y'all can actually hear me. And I'm just not like talking into the endless, okay, yeah, y'all can hear me, cool. I just wanted to like let y'all know ahead of time. You don't have to have high artifacts. I know a lot of YouTubers max out their shit. I'm one of the few YouTubers who doesn't really
not giving no fuck
and just plays the game like casual, even though I say I'm a try hard. Also real shit. I am, but I'm also not. I'm like in between. I'm a mid hard. Wait, no, that sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong. All right, onto the showcase. I'm gonna put the mic down. Also, I got another mic, but I'm using this one real quick because it's like I still gotta get my other room set up. But yeah. My bad, I blanked out. I can smell the burrito ribs that I made. Macaroni too. Just that food smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if y'all can hear the gameplay. Well, y'all probably can. On some real shit. But yeah. Let's get started. My bad, I got my mouse everywhere. It's crazy. I know that rotation was pretty booty, but as you can see, damage. I'm just looking at the biggest number on some shit. The damage was 3,015,968. That's the total on a single target. It was only like 62 hits on some shit. I'm gonna do a multi-target next. One second. So as you can see, it wasn't that. Oh fuck.
No, that's a lot of damage!
Fuck. Never mind. It was a lot more damage. But as you can see, I got through the rotation a lot faster. So our total is 10,782,602 with 358 hits with 5 targets. These are the art. Oh, hold up. If you want to be dumb, stupid like me, these are artifacts I'm running. The transformation card, which is at 160. The strategist card, which is at this one is at 161. Transformation card. The strategist card is at 160. Lorena's amulet. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. But the amulet is at 140. Purified pages of the black is at 80, and candle of Neo. Is it Neo? Neo is at 83. Now, Dark Brigade. Okay, I'm gonna just explain what it does. Gain 20% critical chance and 30% critical magnitude on attacks and heals, reduce total damage and healing done by. I'm at 7%. This one, upon achieving a critical hit on the target, there is a chance to apply tactical advantage on that target based on types of abilities used. I'm at 8 seconds. Damage critical, apply damage over time. Heal critical, apply heal over time. Power heal critical, apply power over time. And I have double the proc chance of tactical advantage as well. It can get to 30%. I just gotta rank it up a little bit more on some real stuff. What's next? When using your superpower, take its power cost and damage and gain a stack of offering, increasing your might by, I'm at 2% per stack up to 5. Where I'm at right now. Stacks for 60 seconds. Each additional stack increases the damage you take per stack and refreshes duration of stacks. Casting a finisher resets your offering stack and heals you. I'm at 100% right now. It was at 50, but now I'm at 100. Of the damage it deals, heavily for tank rolls. Oh, heavily for tank rolls. So this is a tank artifact, and I'm using it as a DPS, or it might be a DPS artifact, but I'm using it as a DPS. But I'm also a healer too. Like I'm applying heals over time, so that's fun. This artifact, while in combat and current health is above 50%, the maximum health gain 1 stack of Edict of Pending. Remember that. I'm dyslexic. Not about that. Let's just say P. Edict of P. P. Each second as the necrotic energies siphon your life force, damaging you in return for greater power. So basically, this does this, but faster. Then we got critical ability hit gains you a soul stack to a maximum of 20 stacks. Cooldown 1 second. Devil's Deal 2.5% increased critical ability attack chance. And I have the guaranteed ability Soul Signature, which is, let's go to traits. Let's go to load up. Let's go to traits. I mean, I don't really care about the allies. Wow, what's with allies? But I got Circle of Destruction, Condemn. I want to say condemn, not condom. Let's say condom. Condom. Soul Signature. Shadow. Curse. Soul Barrage. Final Ruin. And on the back bar I have Rejuvenate. Soul Well. Invocation of Renewal. Boon of Souls. Soulstorm. And Transmutation. Now, some of these abilities I got from my allies, like Superboy. I have grant your health chance. Health chance 3 times. Stack. He gives me health. Let's do on Constantine. I need to rank his characters up, but they all give me certain abilities, which helps as well. And I have Black Adam. I can get his critical ability. I think he has a achieve a finisher ability to capture your target. I think he has one. I don't know yet. I need to rank him up too. But yeah, they got all these guys. Let's equip these. Yes. For more damage. And if I rank them all up, I can probably get more stuff out of it. But right now, I ain't got it, gang. I ain't got it. Oh, 1 sec. Oh, fuck. Did I get it? Damn, I don't think I got it. Okay. I'm gonna try this one last time. I'm gonna showcase the build one last time just to show y'all everything again. Like, bro, I almost died. I almost died again. See, I have more. I had less damage. I had less damage, less hits. It's crazy work. Let's go to the 5 target now. See, my build kills me. It's crazy. Crazy work. Hold up. Why? Well, because of my artifacts, gang. That's why. Hold up. I'm gonna show you the artifacts. Oh, you said yo. That said why. My bad. This. One sec. Okay, cool. It's there. It's there. It's there. Okay. But I'm gonna show you my artifacts real quick. That way you can understand what I'm doing. Also, what's up? How you doing tonight? It's Tuesday. A lot of people are probably going to work or getting off work right now. My camera doesn't work, so you can't see my face, but you can hear my voice on how depressing I am. But I'm not really depressed. I'm not sad or depressed. Oh, my bad, Lance. I didn't see your name. My bad. I'm glad you came into the stream, though. I appreciate it. I'm back in Texas. Also, don't say my government so much. I'm trying to start a pack right now. You gotta be incognito. You gotta be incognito, man. You gotta be incognito. Oh, no. But I'm finna hop into the anniversary event stuff. Show y'all this epic gameplay. This epic gameplay I'll be telling y'all about. But yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully get some outfits and some other stuff. No, not that. Unlock. Yes, I'm spending all my replay badges. Fuck. I'm trying not to be so loud too. Hey, how you doing, though? I'm glad to. Tie shit. Wait, how have you been though? Like, you been good? You been great? You been happy? You been sad? Like, keep it being. You can be honest. This is a safe space. Also, I'm gonna eat a burrito while you type in chat. So, yeah.
Now, I understand you might have done this before.
Wow, this is real smoke. Delicious.
Had to keep the big guy occupied while you knock out his supports.
This year is different. The source
I'm glad we smoked him.
broken. I have already freed myself.
Don't let him psych us out. Calculate it. Your plan's too good. As good as I am.
Which you aren't.
Why just good though?
He might not be.
You're not great. You're not great, gang. You're not ecstatic.
Before we would fight
You don't.
1 year at a
You don't want to be ecstatic. Well, actually, it is Tuesday. There's nothing to be happy about. Never mind.
at once.
Okay.
I'm glad you're doing good though, and I'm glad to see your texts. I be getting y'all memes sometimes. But oh shit, I gotta swallow food. Oh man, it's not good.
We give it our all this year, and we suit up next year to come back fighting.
Oh fuck, I couldn't see the message. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. I'm sorry. All I saw was it's something. They go way too fast. I gotta change the settings now. I gotta make sure they stay up forever. Oh, by the way, this game is called dcuniverse Online. This is a game I play frequently, and I haven't stopped playing because I have no life and no woman to keep me company. Oh fuck. That happens sometimes. It's okay. It just means I'm ass. Somebody call my phone. Teammates, save me. Right now I'm in something called a raid. It's like a boss battle, but there's no floor. It's just one thing. I wouldn't say it's one thing. You gotta do a lot of stuff. We gotta destroy these crystals. We hate crystals. We're not into crystals, okay? We hate them. We hate them with all our being. We hate crystals, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're bad. They're bad for you. We hate crystals. But I'm a villain. No pun intended. You got villains and heroes on this game. I'm a villain. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's pretty fun. People are starting to come back to it. I think the developers got changed or the people got bought out by somebody else. And now they're doing something else. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. I wanna, input. Like, you can see there's a lot going on with me. It's because of the artifacts that I have. Artifacts are like little trinkets that give you bonus abilities. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's pretty fabulous. Fabulous. Are you serious? Oh, there we go. And now we're trying to fight these goose and goblins. These goblins. Oh, I know I'm dead. Great. Just so much fun. So much fun. I try not to die a lot. That's on me though. I'm messing this game. I'm pretty ass. But at the same time, I'm good. Because I keep playing. And I don't know how to stop. No, I don't know how to stop. I need to put on shields. There's these things called trinkets too. That like give you bonus status effects. Bonus status effects on some stuff. It's pretty cool. So you can see I'm ducking and dodging all the beams out of the sky. The beams are dangerous. I'm on the game right now. Right now we're fighting the anti-monitor on some shit. He's a hater. He doesn't like life. And his mom's weird. She likes to eat life. He's a weirdo. I might fight her later. Whenever I get bored. Or I might queue up in another raid and fight her, either one. But yeah, his mom is weird. Weird mom. Type stuff, we did it. Like, you don't have to have a crazy build in order to play this game, bro. You can just play it like a casual. That's what I do. I play like a casual. I'm a casual tryhard. What can I say? What can I say? I'm good at what I do. Oh, shit, hold up. No, fuck. I did not want to do that. All that just got one. Great. Just great.
I mean, thanks, but what's more pressing?
Wait, Lance, you still there? Oh, fuck. This guy did the most heals. Crazy. I'm surprised. I think I just made a crazy healer build without even knowing. On some real stuff. I was looking gonna have a motivational speech and then play some Travis Scott later. I think I might do that right now after I eat this burrito. Hold up. Do you like your burrito? Burrito delicious. Oh, bet. Oh.
Past the immediate Tampa area, this was like the Oregon Trail for me. 2 hours may as well have been like a full-blown expedition here, like complete with rations and everything. And at the beginning of that 2-hour trip, I saw this video floating around on Twitter about a streamer having an argument with his girlfriend over something really confusingly silly. Even when we got to our destination and finished our task, completed the quest, and drove back, I still had it like in the back of my noodle here, just kind of jumbling around in my noggin because it's so baffling that this argument ever even happened in the first place. Like, if this was written into a movie's plot, I'd say that's AI-generated gobbledygook because no one would ever argue about something so stupid.
Riley never told me about this, bro. She never told me about this. This is news to me right now. Damn, she hiding stuff from me. Bro, she never told me about this. I'm surprised. I'm like, what the fuck? I never heard about it. I thought she would tell me something like this.
But why though? It's a totally innocent YouTube video she made 10 years ago with her friends in high school. It's not like he just stumbled across something important. It's not like he learned some life-ruining information about his significant other here where he found out that her secret identity is Jack the Ripper and she's some kind of serial killer. It's not like he even stumbled across something like she is a former adult film star that she hid from him. Like he found her hidden OnlyFans, where she was casting forbidden jutsu with her butthole for $5 on OnlyFans or whatever. It was nothing like that. It's literally just like a single YouTube video she made with her friends in high school that was seen by like 300 people. I think it had like 300 views, but I imagine a lot of that came from this community going over to it. Realistically, it was probably seen by only like 2 or 3 people in the immediate friend circle of that group, and then left to die, just buried in the YouTube dusty library of videos that never ever see the light of day. But somehow, someone in chat, like an archaeologist, cleaned off this fossil and submitted it to him as like a, brother, look at this. Did you know she made a YouTube video 10 years ago? And he seems so disturbed by it. And the chat starts enabling this insecurity, saying, damn, she's hiding things from you. Like, what do you mean? This is like the most innocent YouTube video ever. We're in a day and age where pretty much everyone you interact with on a daily basis has a digital footprint. Everyone is filming themselves in every aspect of their life all the time and uploading it. It'd be more uncommon to find someone that's just off the grid and has no Instagram videos or YouTube videos, TikTok videos, something like that in their past.
She was on a YouTube video? She never told me this? I'm gonna crash out. This is wild, yeah, bro. She never told me this. Yeah, how are you not gonna tell me you did? Oh, so convenient. You're on speaker. You're on speaker now, by the way. But that's weird. That's weird. That you never told me this.
I literally forgot about that. Don't know how they found that. I totally forgot about this.
It's more weird that you would want to know that. It's totally understandable that you would forget filming a single YouTube video, or even a couple of YouTube videos, 10 fucking years ago if it never took off. Like, what do you mean? This is some kind of like, oh my god, I'm dating a lying harpy. I'm dating a charlatan. Like, this is, like, the YouTube video is legitimately a nothing burger, and he's blowing this way out of proportion. He calls her up like it's some kind of emergency, like, I saw what you were trying to hide from me. You filmed a YouTube video 10 years ago with your friends, didn't you? You had your own little podcast at one point, huh? Oh, I can't. I've never been so hurt in my life. How could you have lied to me and kept this information secret? Like, this is something you would forget about, like 100%. I don't understand, like, how this could even be an issue. That just feels like complete insecurity, or maybe like this desire for him to know, like, every single aspect of everything she's ever done. I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. I can't really wrap my head around how this could even become an issue. This would be one of those things like, if a chatter linked it, it'd be more concerning how they found it, A. And B, it'd be like, oh, that's interesting. I mean, what a goofy little find. Like, it's not a big deal, no matter how you spin it. And yet, somehow, he found a way to make it a big deal.
Interesting. I'm surprised you didn't tell me this. What do you mean, thanks? I'm surprised you never told me this. This is crazy. I gotta find this out in the chat. It's embarrassing for her, not me.
But why would that be embarrassing for you? What kind of delusional fantasy land are you getting bullied in? What do you mean? Like, who's going to start shooting spitballs at you and throwing tomatoes? Boo! This guy stinks. 10 years ago, his girlfriend filmed a YouTube video once. Like, I don't understand. Oh, God, creepers, guys. I can't eat. I can't sleep. My girlfriend made a YouTube video 10 years ago. Yeah, so anyway, I broke up with her.
Myself. That's really fucking annoying.
Why won't you tell me about that?
First of all, I totally forgot about that. You
That's convenient.
It was so long ago. We never made a decision on like 2 things.
We started Pen Talks together, and we like talked about on the podcast, and you're like, I've never done anything like this before. So it's like people are saying like, oh, why are you making a big deal? What's a big deal? I told the guy who lied. That's the deal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
The test is 100% free in the app. Never
Just
mind.
file with us
I guess
last
that's
year.
the best I'll get
Just
from
file
you.
with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th. No matter your tax situation, make the switch to TurboTax Do It Yourself and file free by February 28th.
How? How is that in any way construed as her lying to you? About what? Do you also need her high school report card so you can check each individual grade in every subject? Like, if it turns out she flunked out of chemistry in her sophomore year of high school, are you going to say that she's a liar for not telling you that she's bad at chemistry or something? Like, what? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. It's entirely reasonable that she would have forgot about this, given it was 10 years ago, basically. And according to her, they only filmed like 2 videos, and it wasn't even like a podcast or anything. They just like talked at a camera, it seems, about nothing really. Like, I tried so hard to figure out what there is to even be hurt by in this situation here, or what like you could feel betrayed by, and I just don't get it. He tries to say like they filmed something together, and she said it was her first time doing a podcast, which seems to be a truthful statement regardless of this unearthed YouTube video, because this was just her friends sitting down talking about nothing. And it's very understandable that that's something that would have 100% slipped their mind, since they never made a series out of it. They never did anything with it past like 1 or 2 videos 10 years ago, a decade ago.
I wasn't lying to you. I genuinely forgot about it because you never.
I don't even know who those people are.
That's my friend Karina,
Who?
and that's my friend Dalton, my gay friend Dalton.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm glad I'm learning this through someone in the chat 4 years later.
I don't even know how these friends found that. I didn't even know that it was out there.
So you were relying on the fact that I would not find that out.
How am I lying?
No, I'm saying you're relying on the fact that I would not
Why
find
is
that
it a
out.
big deal? I mean,
It's not, but you're like, oh, I can't believe you found that out. You should have never seen that.
When did I ever say that?
Yeah, now he's really reaching deep into his asshole to pull things out to be upset about. He's fighting ghosts. He's having an argument with an imaginary enemy in his own mind here. Like, it's not like she was relying on the fact that you'd never find this. This is something that she would never be thinking about in the first place, because it is absolutely just not a big deal. And the fact that you did see it is not a big deal either. At all. I don't know why he starts like questioning her, like, I don't even know who those people are. It's like, well, yeah, you probably don't. It was 10 years ago, and I'm guessing they're not friends 10 years after high school, right? Like, it's just not that deep. Like, it's not hiding something from you. It's just like, well, who cares about it? Like, why is that something she'd ever think to bring up? Like, sitting you down, listen, we need to have a serious talk. I made a YouTube video 10 years ago. No, there was nothing like that about it. We just actually talked about nothing, but I needed you to know. I filmed a YouTube video once. Like, what's the conversation even supposed to look like there? It's it's a profound nothing sandwich here. There is nothing to be upset about. And yet he is still going on and on about it. I won't show you too much more. I'll just go ahead and show you how it ends, where he just decides to end stream in a bad mood about it, mad at her.
I don't understand why when you don't remember, like, oh yeah, we did this thing. It's not like
I was never on a podcast. I was never.
I get it.
Like, I made a video before on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stream, guys. Everyone have a good night. Peace.
He's absolutely right. That is so stupid. I couldn't believe the argument that I had listened to here, so I just had to talk about it. That's really about it. Yeah. I start.
It was a very dumb situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I would be mad at my partner for filming a YouTube video years before we meet, you know. I mean, like, she didn't seem to care as much as him, and I guess he was mad about that, or he didn't like that she didn't care as much. I'm not gonna take his side or her side. I'm just gonna be like, that's a dumb argument. That's like me arguing over which one of my siblings took my noodles when I was a 5-year-old. Like, why'd you take my noodles, man? What do my noodles do to deserve to be eaten like that? It's a very dumb situation. Very dumb. Very outplayed, very dumb. And I think he was trying to clip farm on some real shit. Maybe he was mad. Maybe that did upset him. You know? I'm not gonna sit here and be devil's advocate either. You know? It's just a dumb situation, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a really dumb situation. I am a little surprised, though. I am a little surprised. Thank you, Sled.
We did it. We should run together more often.
I'd rather run over broken glass.
You fight in vain.
How mad do you have to be, though, to get mad at somebody for having a YouTube channel and you didn't tell them? And, like, they didn't tell you about it? That's... It's more concerning than mad. It's like, why would that make you mad? Why would you get angry over this? What deep trauma do you have surrounding that's so deep that you have to get angry about it? I'm more confused than like mad now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Coinbase is the most trusted crypto platform. Over 100 million users trust it.
At least 100 human bodies were found in this man's home just yesterday. And he had stolen these corpses from cemeteries. This is a very disturbing story, and it's a developing story that's just breaking.
And all I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, is who could have possibly seen this one coming? I mean, who could have seen it? It's not like bro looks like a certified grave digger. It's not like bro looks like he's into some highly freaky, disturbing shit. Brother definitely does not look like any type of sociopath, any type of psychopath. He looks perfectly healthy and fine and rational. Those eyes staring at me into my soul right now definitely do not give off serial killer vibes.
This man is 34-year-old Jonathan Christian Gerlach. He is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And this is the cemetery that he was stealing bodies from, Mount Moriah.
I just gotta say, why does it always feel like the creepiest shit always tends to happen in the Northeast? This guy's from Philadelphia, PA, across the way from Jersey, where I'm from. And if you guys know anything about the tri-state area, New York City, New York, Jersey, Delaware, Virginia, debatably, you all already know the weather's kind of gloomy during the fall and the winter time. Of which we it's cold, it's gloomy, snowy, rainy, so it kind of adds to the whole creepy, horror-filled aesthetic that this guy's totally had a whole Instagram page by the name of Dead Shit Daddy, where he was literally stealing people's skeletons, I guess their corpses, sort of dissecting, breaking them apart, and posting them to his aesthetic, horror-filled Instagram page. And my God, the things that I'm seeing right now is just crazy. A lot of these things, just scrolling through Instagram, you wouldn't, think anything of it until, they finally get exposed. What is this, some kind of gorilla chimp skull? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of creepy shit on this guy's page, and here we have this photo of him. Yeah, he's basically cooked. I hear he's facing 500 charges right now. All the evidence is on his page, man. Genuinely, this guy was a creep show. And yeah, the comments kind of going crazy. Somebody said, how's prison creepy? I don't think it's in prison yet. Of course, some girl says so fun, yeah.
Mount Moriah Cemetery is infamous because it is sort of abandoned. I used to live in Philadelphia, and I actually filmed a video for my YouTube at this cemetery because it is so abandoned. I've never visited a place quite like this. It's so overgrown. But the things found inside Jonathan's home were shocking. Like I said before, over 100 sets of human remains, human skulls, human skeletons, some of which belong to children.
That is crazy, man. How many years do you guys think it took for this guy to dig up hundreds of skeletons from an abandoned cemetery like this? I mean, are there no security cameras? Was it completely abandoned? No security cameras? No security guards? You know, I'm just going to assume he was obviously doing this in the dead of night, midnight to 4 a.m. in the morning, where everybody's pretty much asleep. And, you know, the comments on TikTok are going crazy. People are saying second ring theory strikes again. Reed said, I met him countless times. We used to work at Hot Topic. Oh my God, Hot Topic. How predictable. Goth, emo looking, dark, creepy aesthetic, septum, black work tattoos, the rings, the skull on his. Listen, man, you know the crazy thing is? My editor, Chris, literally fits this type of demographic, but he's a good guy. As far as I know, he's not into harboring skeletons in his closet. And actually, I am a fan of this look myself. It's just like, it seems to me that certain people not only adopt the look, but they also make it a part of their personality to the point to where they actually have to get into group chat. And you know, just looking at all these photos, these were actual living real people. These are not like fake prosthetic molds. These are real, genuine human skulls of which this man stole and dug up. Like this is some Dexter type shit, some Hannibal type shit. Some Ed Gein, the famous American serial killer who used to, I think, dig up dead people's bodies, specifically women, and cut their faces off and wore them as masks.
Prosecutors said that it was like walking into a house of horrors. Bones, skeletons lining the walls. And they stated that some of the skeletons are 200 plus years old.
That is crazy, man. 200 plus years old, desecrating someone's coffin like that. What is wrong with you, man? You know, for someone who's into a hobby like this, and I assume is into the, I mean, look at this photo. This is crazy, bro. I am going to assume that he is spiritual in some way, shape, or form. And he probably believes in ghosts as well, the supernatural. Knowing that, why would you desecrate people's bodies like this? Are you not afraid of being haunted? And it looks like he was not only into human skulls, he was into the skulls of animals. Is this, I don't know. I can't. These are like big canines right here, so I'm going to assume some kind of primate, maybe other primate. Oh, they say monkey skulls, okay, and one baby bobcat skull. Okay, so not entirely sure if he bought these online. Here we have some other photos. I'm just scrolling down, like what is this? A mummified kitten, number 5 available. Yeah, I mean this is crazy, man. Genuinely crazy. Like it's so. I'm not opposed to people having hobbies like this. Very morbid, but at the same time, if you have to actually have people's consent for this. Honestly, I don't think you should be digging up people's coffins as their graves, man. I know hospitals and museums, they have certain skulls in their facilities for documentary purposes, scientific research, and technically he may be technically doing the same thing, but brother in Christ, you were literally heading into an abandoned cemetery where people were just resting for the rest of their eternity and digging their shit up.
Recently had noticed a number of grave robbings taking place here at Mount Moriah, and so the police actually set up a sting operation. And lo and behold, a few days ago, in the middle of the night, in complete darkness, the police caught Jonathan. And when they apprehended Jonathan, they found that he had a bag on him containing 30 sets of human remains. And it's a little unclear in the reporting, but they stated that these were the skeletons of children. I don't know if these were all children's bodies he had been stealing.
Howard Worthington from Auto-Tune is your cheat code for unlocking your signature vocal sound. You can try all this stuff with Auto-Tune. It's actually on the right now. Camera on. Let's go.
Man, I'm reading a comment here from Madame Kitty. She says, yet nothing bad is said about archaeologists who dig up Egyptian tombs. Man, how the fuck are you comparing this man digging up the skeletal remains of children and other people who did not consent to this, nor did their family members or anybody else responsible for them and their lineage, to that of archaeologists, actual scientists getting consent from the Egyptian government for kings and queens and royalty that were alive thousands of years ago? In one situation, the scientists had consent from the actual government for large historical figures that can contribute to the database of human knowledge. And on the other hand, you have a rogue individual who's into morbid shit that doesn't benefit society at all, aside from his morbid curiosity. I'm just confused as to why she's trying to defend this guy. And a comment below says, what kind of research do you think this guy was doing? Like, ma'am, honestly, this just lets me know. Attach a conventionally attractive guy that fits the mold for the aesthetic that certain women like this like, and they're gonna give the shit a pass. Because if this guy was ugly as fuck, if he was a creep show, if he was fat and looked like a kitty diddler, she probably would not be saying this shit. I promise. And by the way, I believe there are certain people out there who don't even like archaeologists digging up the tombs of ancient Egyptians either. So technically, there are groups of people out there who do speak bad about archaeologists. But anyway.
But nonetheless, it was a gruesome discovery. Authorities also announced that they found an additional 8 sets of human remains in a nearby storage unit. And because this is a developing story, they don't know how many bodies in total they're about to find. They don't know exactly who these skeletons belong to. They don't know how long they've been there. They also don't know if any of these skeletons were possible victims of this death. Those are all just questions that we have right now. And no motive has been released either. I don't know why this guy was stealing these remains. Nobody does. They haven't made any announcements related to that. But the details of this case.
Well, all this is perfectly fine. Madam Kitty on TikTok believes that this is akin and similar to what archaeologists are doing. This man was just a rogue individual archaeologist doing research for the betterment of human knowledge. And of course, the comment section is saying Septum Theory, truly Peter's Septum Ring Theory. Can't wait for this Netflix movie. Ed type-ish. America is, let's not think the country as if this type of shit hasn't happened all over the world. Additionally, I'm now finding out that all these skills that he was collecting, he was actually selling to his clientele, to his client base. So everything that you see here, I think most of it listed, he had like links to where you could buy them. So say if you came across this page and you saw a recent post that you wanted to buy, like let's say this, it would say available a much older archaeological individual. If you know, swipe it, DM it. He was selling this stuff on his Instagram page. It also says provenance and forensic documentation of human remains, curator of specimens pathology and osteology, reports validation and private consultation. Listen, I have no problem with people into anthropology, archaeology, the study of animal creatures, the study of skeletal remains and bones and all that. I have no problem with that, but I'm just saying, obviously don't go to a cemetery or graveyard and dig up the remains of people's family members. What's wrong? If you just so happen to find fossilized remains somewhere out there in the wild, and I guess you get the approval of a government body, the state, to preserve and keep them in some kind of freaky way, I guess go for it. Like, I don't know how you can defend this. This is like going to a graveyard around the corner in your neighborhood, pulling up to a 150-year-old tombstone and just start digging away to collect somebody's great grandparents' skeletal remains and taking them home. Like, that's highly disrespectful, and it's weird and very disrespectful. And according to People News, they say that he's been arrested on nearly 500 charges, including 100 counts of abuse of a corpse after skeletal remains allegedly discovered in his home. So 500, bro, charges? Imagine attaching 1 year to each of these charges. Bro, life in prison, essentially. And to quickly read this, they say Jonathan Gerlach, 34, was arrested on Tuesday, January 6th, so like 5 days ago, at Mount Moriah Cemetery in Eden, Pennsylvania. Delaware County District Attorney Tanner Rouse said in a statement, according to Rouse, authorities executed a search of Gerlach's Ephrata, Pennsylvania home where they allegedly found hundreds of skeletal remains. On Thursday, January 8th, Gerlach was subsequently charged with 496 counts, including 100 counts of abuse of a corpse, 100 counts of theft by unlawful taking, and 100 counts of receiving stolen property. The remaining 196 counts, including 26 counts of burglary, 26 counts of criminal trespass, 26 counts of intentional desecration of a public monument, 26 counts of intentional desecration of a venerated object, 26 counts of intentional desecration of historical lots and burial places, and 26 counts of criminal mischief. Buddy is actually cooked. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this story? This is crazy. God, what the fuck? Like, next time, if you're picking out and you still have this problem, please get the consent of the state. I'm pretty sure there are skeletal remains that people can get licenses to study and, possibly take home, under special circumstances. Next time, just don't go to a cemetery and, think that you're in a candy shop and having your pick of your litter. That's not how that works. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one.
It's much more info from Pericoma about.
I'm gonna talk as soon as I get out of this raid. What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
Use the last of its power to restore the multiverse to its true form.
No, my wayward children, you need me. You will stray from my path.
We will choose our own path.
No!
Batman, Superman, did it work?
Yes, things should be getting back to normal. The good and the bad, all just as it was.
If it were me, I might have been tempted to do more, to change things.
We've seen how that turns out. I guess we'll just have to keep...
Well, that was a crazy conversation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some see him as a misunderstood artist, others see him as freak nasty.
This is the part of the job I love.
No words can describe how confused I am over what I just heard going on. Wow, pretty cool. I do that though. That's hard. Let's see if this is about money. Yeah, and I didn't see the notification. My bad, gang. I didn't see the notification. That's pretty cool. Keep a lot of white lantern styles. I see that now. I don't know what anybody's saying. I can't see it in chat. You guys are typing in YouTube chat. I'm sorry if I can't see it, but I appreciate you typing in YouTube chat. If you're typing in a different chat, I do appreciate it. My bad if I can't see it again. I gotta figure out my settings and all that stuff. I want those gauntlets. Clean. What is this? I think it's not. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not. Damn. The rest of this stuff, it's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tarnish. This is pretty ass. This can be used for XP on some stuff. Blam. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I know, okay. Oh, I know. Yeah. Like, if you are typing in chat, I can only see Twitch and Kick chat right now. You can't see the YouTube chat unless you did type in YouTube before, and my shit's just fucked up. I do appreciate you joining the stream and all that jazz. I'm not gonna lie, I did have fun. I know it's only been an hour, but like, still, your boy has other things he has to do, like eat and go to sleep, want some shit. But I'm gonna be on later, probably on a different game, on some stuff. I gotta play other games, I gotta do other things. I just wanted to showcase the anniversary event. I didn't really do any other rewards, I didn't really buy any rewards actually. I'm gonna do that. You know what? Fuck that, we're not getting off the game. We're still on the game, actually, because I want to do some stuff. That's only not. As far as I'm concerned, we got enough time to stay awake. So we're gonna look at some shit. We got some shit on some stuff. What's an ad? One sec. My bad. One sec. It's a fucking ad. It's a fucking ad, guys. It's a fucking ad.
The thing with Samaya is that Shorty be around them niggas. And what I mean is that for someone who is crying on camera.
Oh my goodness, he said the word. Oh my goodness.
The way she moved it ain't matching the things coming from her mouth.
And I only address it online, I let everything else slide. Like I do. But if you come with something on the internet, I'm gonna address it on the internet.
I've been real charitable to Shorty because I understand we're a bunch of dreamers trying to make it with social media. But when your name is constantly surrounded in rapper-related headlines, and this is after you was with the Twitch owners, evidently you ain't learned your lesson. It's gotten to the point where we're starting to feel like Shorty is moving on Tubi time. And it's frying me bad because when I initially made my video on how everyone was calling her the community ball, I was hella understanding. I even spoke on the double standards and how there are pressures to collab with them niggas. But when you're beefing with other women over rap niggas, and I'm saying you go back and forth with DJ Academics, you overdoing it with the Tubi gimmick. Everything from this point on is going to be the plot of the Tubi movie. Okay, so let me preface this all by showing y'all just how much of a clown show Samaya has been putting on. So do y'all remember when this happened?
Is there anything I can help you with?
Huh? My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend. Maya. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man. I hope that
Also, I need to mention, at this time, Samaya was 19 and No Cap was 27. Very weird circumstances, and honestly, it makes it easier for me to rationalize how everything else went. When I made my second video on Samaya, I was thinking that she had turned Floyd down, and I was thinking that No Cap was tripping. Why is everyone on her head? And then he responded to this clip by subbing Samaya on social media, and he put staying loyal to the game, not him. So in my head, that validated everything I was thinking. But there were niggas saying that in the reflection of the car, you can see her giving her contact information. I never really seen it, but what I do know is that it did get confirmed by Raya when she was with Silky that Samaya did indeed give her number out.
Oh, when Samaya took each other's number? Yeah.
No, she didn't take the number. He gave her. I mean, she did. So Samaya was just lying about getting Floyd's contact, and this would mean that No Cap was justified in what he was saying. Until you realize that another girl named Chicago Hottie had exposed the fact No Cap was not only in her DMs, but he was following her. He was also allegedly saying some stuff in DMs with Chicago Hottie's friends.
Your nigga got taken. Your nigga got taken. Your nigga got taken. And let me show you how easy your nigga is. This ain't even my message. These ain't even my messages, bitch. But your nigga taking my bitches. Huh. Your nigga, hey, I don't even want to show them. I don't even want, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it so clean. I ain't even show you messages.
So not only are they both probably cheating, from what I can tell, the beef really got ignited when Chicago Hottie had shown the internet a video of Samaya getting beat up. Yeah, I know, I told you, this is really like a 2B movie. I don't think Samaya really started this beef per se, but it's like a quality of people you're around sort of thing. And it's what I was trying to get across when I made my first video on Samaya. If you're pursuing content creation, you gotta look at it like some shark-infested waters. I don't think Samaya was curating her spaces well enough, and now she has all of these problems. This is a long-distance relationship, according to her, by the way.
I just want to cry. That's another problem. Like, oh my gosh.
And this is after the whole Floyd Mayweather thing too, bro. So it just looks a mess. It's looking real messy. How do you go from publicly beefing with your rap boyfriend to talking about missing him because y'all are long distance? It's just about perception. And if you're going to cry on camera for the world to see because you aren't liking how you're being perceived, why are you allowing yourself to be perceived in that way? It doesn't make any sense to me. But I had to get all that out the way because we need to talk about Samaya and academics. Because he's basically accusing Samaya of turning into an industry ball. Y'all already know what I mean. There's no secret. In the industry, there are women who everyone knows is trying to get a piece of. And don't get me wrong, I think the streaming space is hella misogynistic. I know niggas will say any woman is a goer or a whore, but it all goes back to perception and how you carry yourself. And if you've been seen around different types of rappers and different types of streamers, you know what energy you're giving off. Samaya has been seen hanging with Trippie Redd. And here's the thing with Trippie. This nigga recently had a baby with Coi Leray. And not only that, he cheated on Coi Leray before she was pregnant and apparently while she was pregnant. That shit is pretty evil, twin. No Cap and Samaya also had a little back and forth over this, with No Cap telling Trippie Redd to not act funny, and Samaya telling No Cap to be loyal to the game, and that she's single. And then Trippie responded to this by saying hashtag NDA, which could be alluding to either the album that he's trying to drop or the one Samaya could have signed. But when you see a streamer go from being around them niggas and then being around the rap dudes, you start understanding that Shorty is playing with their own image. When you move aloof and you moving like your energy is something that is easy to access, of course niggas gonna call you a ball, bruh. I do wish we called more men community balls though, but that's neither here nor there.
And in all of these cases, time is always going to be the thing that makes you the winner. Because right now, trust me, the other rappers are inquiring about you like you're like the newest Ferrari. Yo, what's up with her? She got the head? Yo, they're doing yoga beats. I don't know if you know this. Like, no one's saying, oh, is she fun to hang out with at a vacation? This is how the conversation. Yo, Samaya, yo, she fire now. Yo, how's the head? Yo, she pretty? She like girls? Yo, is she tight? That's how the conversation's happening about you. Oh, they didn't tell you. This is why No Cap was in that. Even when you were staying at his house, he's embarrassed. You're staying at his house. He left you go fuck some money this year, but he's embarrassed to say, "Oh, that's my girlfriend." And maybe, and I don't lie, I do think he likes it, but he's embarrassed. Trippie Redd just brought her on the trip. You know what he responded to No Cap with? NDA. Nobody wants to be like, listen, you're the modern day Selena Powell superhead.
Now there is so much to be said about this clip. First and foremost, what nasty. Assuming it's true. If a bunch of dudes are talking about a shorty like this, they're definitely tripping. And it's definitely a pretty blunt showcase of how women are commodified and viewed. Not the video for that though. But I can also say that that's basically the harsh reality of the entertainment industry. And that's why I said, these some shark infested waters. And if you're a woman, I can't stress it enough. Stay away from this type of attention. This is literally succubus type stuff. They're trying to drain you. My subscribers know I don't like academics. He's a weirdo. But he's not saying this stuff for no reason. But academics and Samaya going back and forth really started with this video.
How much am I gonna make me super serious? How much am I? Over 6 years. I was just about to say,
My bad, I gotta type something out before I play any more videos on some shit. Cause I need to remember this. I have notes. I'll take notes whenever I like or something.
Switch to turbo tech.
Oh, this sucks. Spent this for no reason.
And keep in mind, these girls are like under 25. They have a little bit of following on social media. Guys are flying them out left and right. These girls, when they're popping this type of shit, the guys who got the money, fly them out. Maybe they think that is cool. I ain't like this. Whatever. Like, they're hypnotized by money. You fuck them for a week and say that. And they sit there, post a bunch of pictures of places you visit, shit you live in, cars you drive, and they get back on the track and go to the other little truck. Like, it's kind of a sad life. I don't know how they make it look so. They make it look so lit. Like, yeah, you got to make this amount of money. Chat, these are the women you do not. Like, come on. Like, a woman that gives the criteria of how much you need to make, you don't take it. Right?
I really hate agreeing with this nigga, but he's just not necessarily wrong. If you got a price, anyone can fulfill it. I'm not saying you gotta hate, but if you're putting numbers on partnerships and not substance, I know you're a buy. And it looks like Samaya might be friends with some goers. Also, I know for a fact academics be around those caliber of women. He's literally in the industry. He's one of the industry's biggest names. So I'd say he has some authority on spotting them out to an extent. Samaya did respond to this, but she was being homophobic, which is lame as hell. We in 2026. Homophobia gimmicks are very played out. If you're still being homophobic in 2026, you're lame as hell. I will say though, Samaya was right when she said academics is the type of dude women need to stay away from. The only issue is that she just never actually addressed any of what he was saying, so this response kind of falls there.
I do stand on what I said. I do believe that you are part of, or some of the stuff you're glamorizing is part of escort culture. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying you how to live your life. You're a 20-year-old girl. Everybody goes through mistakes. Listen, I've been younger, and I've made my mistakes in different things. Not saying, listen to me, this is not a soapbox call. But I do want to let everybody know because they're seeing a lot of these images. I always said this about, like, when you watch relationships, and by the way, all this is not unraveled, just like the game show. These days, the internet shows us so much, all of the facades are starting to break. Remember when we thought all these relationships were perfect and we found out this person's cheating with this person, this happened. We used to look at Instagram and watch people just show cars after cars that they're buying for each other, this and that, until we start seeing all this shit crap. So it is important that, you know how many girls who I know get lip fillers because they watch girls, maybe not necessarily her, watch other girls on social media, they get glamorous.
Honestly, the hell must have froze over because academics has been making some very, very good points. And that's really the purpose of this video. Less of me cooking Samaya and more of me trying to acknowledge the part she plays and how she's being perceived and discussed on the internet. I don't know or think or really care if she's an escort that's just going for these rappers and streamers, but she is around the rappers and she was around the streamers and she is around the materialistic women. That's basically who we want. even if she isn't actually doing any of that herself, it just kind of appears that she's moving that way. And not to mention, just being around it and making it seem positive, it's just like Academic said, you're glorifying the lifestyle. And there's young women that see this, and it's really not what you want to be around. It's like the rappers and streamers, those people are sucking distance. They're trying to drain your energy. We're more influenced than what we know, and that's really what it is. So with that being said, Samaya gets still no bad energy. This is how I feel at the end of the day. But I will say, if you move like a groupie, then niggas gonna say you're a groupie. That's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
Damn. Second. Besides me being tired. Second. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. I did try to send some stuff to another person, but it didn't work out. Hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. Me thanking people and me playing some songs that I know YouTube copyright strike like a motherfucker right now. I'm gonna catch y'all next time though. We're probably gonna try to hop on stream again tomorrow. Hop on the game on some shit. And we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing on some real stuff. Alright. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of y'all night. I'm out.